Welcome, curious minds, to the Genius Propensity Podcast, where we unveil the genius of those that came before. Today, our journey continues with Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Mozart was a musical prodigy whose journey began on January 27, 1756 in Salzburg. Born to Leopold and Anna Maria Mozart, Wolfgang displayed exceptional musical talent from an early age. Under his father's tutelage, he honed his skills in keyboard and violin, remarkable even at the age of 5. Leopold, recognizing his son's potential, embarked on extensive travels across Europe, exposing young Wolfgang to diverse musical influences and nurturing his innate genius. The Mozart family's travels from Munich to Vienna and beyond not only showcased Wolfgang's prodigious abilities, but also allowed him to absorb the cultural tapestry of Europe. At the mere age of 8, he composed his first symphony, a testament to his innate musical prowess. These formative years laid the groundwork for the unique fusion of styles that would characterize Mozart's later compositions. As young Wolfgang's reputation as a child prodigy grew, his encounters with influential figures like Johann Christian Bach in London left an indelible mark. These experiences served as a prelude to his remarkable journey as composer and performer. 1762 to 1773 was a period marked by the Mozart family's odyssey across Europe. From Vienna to Paris, each city provided a unique canvas for the young composer to paint his musical masterpieces. By now, Wolfgang's compositions reflected a maturing style, blending influences from various European traditions. In 1769, at the age of 13, Mozart was appointed honorary concertmeister at the Salzburg court, solidifying his position as a recognized musical talent. During the family's sojourn in Italy, he absorbed the rich operatic traditions of the country, leaving an indelible mark on his later compositions. The encounters with renowned musicians and composers during these travels laid the foundation for his future collaborations and innovations. As the Mozart family crisscrossed Europe, Wolfgang's compositions evolved, showcasing his ability to assimilate diverse styles. In Mannheim, he encountered the renowned orchestra that fueled his passion for symphonies. From 1773 to 1777, Mozart was employed at the Salzburg court. After returning from Italy in 1773, Mozart found himself under the patronage of Prince Archbishop Hieronymus Colloredo. This marked a significant chapter in his career, allowing him to explore diverse genres including symphonies, sonatas, and string quartets. During this time, Mozart's compositional focus shifted to violin concertos, culminating in the creation of 5 masterpieces including K216, K218, and K219. His exploration of the genre showcased his musical sophistication and laid the groundwork for future generations of composers. However, despite his artistic successes, Mozart's dissatisfaction with his low salary and limited opportunities for opera composition in Salzburg intensified. To escape these constraints, Mozart embarked on 2 expeditions in search of employment, visiting Vienna in 1773 and Munich from 1774 to 1775. Despite facing challenges such as the closure of the court theatre in Salzburg, Mozart's talent garnered success, particularly with the premiere of his opera La Finta Giardiniera in Munich. In Vienna, in the years 1781 to 1787, a pivotal period in Mozart's life was reached. In January 1781, his opera Idomeneo premiered in Munich, marking considerable success. This triumph set the stage for Mozart's summons to Vienna, where he entered the service of Archbishop Colloredo. However, discontent with his low salary and limited opportunities led to a clash with the Archbishop. In Vienna, Mozart faced challenges and sought to establish himself as a freelance performer and composer. His interactions with Emperor Joseph II and his participation in the concerts of Tonküstler Societät elevated his status. As Mozart embraced a more luxurious lifestyle in Vienna, moving to an expensive apartment and enjoying success with his concerts, the city became a thriving hub for his creativity. And now for Mozart's later years, spanning from 1788 to 1790. Despite early successes, this period brought challenges both professionally and personally. Mozart's decision to move to the suburb of Alsergrund in mid-1788 hinted at financial difficulties. The Austro-Turkish War and a declining aristocratic ability to support music contributed to a 66% decline in Mozart's income in 1788. This turbulent phase saw Mozart borrowing money, mainly from his friend Puchberg, and his musical output slowing, However, it also witnessed the creation of significant works, including the last 3 symphonies and the opera Così fan tutte. In 1789, Mozart embarked on a journey visiting Leipzig, Dresden, Berlin, and several German cities, hoping to improve his fortunes. Despite financial challenges, he continued to compose and produce remarkable works. Despite facing personal and financial challenges, in 1791, Mozart witnessed a resurgence of creativity. His last year was marked by prolific output, yielding some of his most admirable works, including the Magic Flute, the Clarinet Concerto, and the Unfinished Requiem. The year 1791 saw Mozart's financial situation improving, thanks to patrons pledging annuities and the success of his compositions. Mozart's death on December 5, 1791, marked the end of an era. In the aftermath of his death, an unprecedented wave of enthusiasm for his work emerged. The publication of biographies by Schlichtergroll, Nemetschek, and Nissen, along with a race among publishers to produce complete editions of his works, solidified Mozart's status as a musical giant. His compositions continued to resonate with audiences, and memorial services and concerts in Vienna and Prague drew substantial crowds. Mozart's posthumous reputation and the enduring impact of his contributions to music are immense. From the intricate beauty of the Magic Flute to the transcendent compositions of his final year, Mozart's legacy became an integral part of the classical canon. As we conclude this journey through the life and music of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, we express our gratitude to our listeners for joining us on this exploration. If you'd enjoyed this musical odyssey, consider supporting our channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Your support enables us to continue bringing you rich narratives and deep dives into the lives of extraordinary individuals like Mozart. For those of you who wish to contribute more directly, we invite you to explore our Patreon page, where you can become a valued patron. Your support ensures the continuation of our efforts to celebrate the legacies of musical geniuses. Our Patreon can be found at patreon.com/geniuspropensity. Thank you so much for listening, everyone.